I'm watching Ultimate Fighting Championship #1. Check it. Um, yeah, so like, I slept real good last night and got up this morning. I'm doing my vlog because my roommate's not here. Hopefully, he doesn't come back. Yeah, and then I got up early. It was like 7:30, and I called my mom because we were gonna go to breakfast, and so she came at 8, like at 8:04. I was like, whoa, it's like 8:03, and yeah, I had brekkie and had a big old breakfast burrito. Um, and then she was gonna take me to her house to get my bike, but we got in a fight like before I got out of the car, so she drove me here instead. Um, and what happened after that? Oh yeah, she was gonna go back to her house to see if she could find my K1 because I couldn't find it. So I was here working, and but then she called me and said that she couldn't find it, like it was off the computer, and then like that bookkeeper lost it, or like it took it off their computer, which is bizarre. You think people could be able to save everything, but so then I proceeded to look for it. So I like went through all of my files. I have all these files, like in these 2 file cabinets, and I looked through everything. There's nothing there, and I was like, all right. So I go in my room and I start like cleaning my room, picking stuff up off my room and stuff, like we're picking clothes up off the floor, and then I look on top of the closet, and there was a folder there, and that's where it was. So I called her, and then she came back, and we got on the thing, and we were on the line for like 2 hours and 45. I mean, an hour and 45 minutes. But I guess we did it right. I think we did it right. So, and I think I have to pay money for last year, but I can't remember. I think my mom was the one who saw the letter. So I was gonna go and look through the I guess try to organize my letters. Pretty sure, or whatever. Yeah, or maybe I'll just wait till they send it to me a letter again. But yeah, so we were all jazzed that I finally did my taxes like in the nick of time because they have to be done by October 15th. And I have to transfer money from savings. I have to remember to do that now. So we went over to get a beer. I went over, had a couple of beers over at this like brewery restaurant, and then got a hamburger and beers. Holy shit! So I ate out twice today. Holy dick sticks. Well, my mom paid. My mom paid this morning. I paid $20 for some doobie roaches. I need to go get some online tomorrow, like a bunch, and then like start like whatever cultivating them myself because I have the boxes because that shit's expensive as dick. It was just like a little bit of them. I'm like, I'm gonna go broke trying to keep that thing alive. And I don't even know if it needs it, you know. I was just like worried. There's still crickets in there, but I like to have lots of stuff because then he can run around and chase them. So I was yeah, I was just watching this. Can't remember what else I saw. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch this. It's gonna be fun. It's like an hour and a half. I put it in the corner. I hit minimize, and it goes minimize. You know, like this much of the corner, and so then I can do whatever work. You know, and then like when I number them, it's only on the sliver, so I can do it all the way over on the side of the screen, the very side where you do the numbering. Well, actually, no, because I have to make sure I'm numbering the right thing. Because I was thinking if I do that, I could watch something, but I don't know. I should watch the screen. But yeah, maybe like when I don't know. I know that it's been working right, but anyway, yeah. So tomorrow I have to pay like for my house deed, and then I have to pay homeowners insurance or whatever. Oh no, homeowners dues, but I have to get it like in my name. Because my brothers, I own this place with my brothers, but then they gave it to me because they were getting pissed off that it was like costing too much to maintain. They were like not making money or something from the rent. So now I get all of the rent money from the roommate. Plus I was going too many months without a roommate. But I have to pay all the bills. So Anyway, um, uh, um, I think tomorrow I want to get a leopard gecko because they're only $50 skis over at and they're little babies, which are cute. And I have a Delio already over there, and I already have to buy crickets for this guy. So I need to clean that though. So maybe I won't. I don't think I will actually, because my goal was to get to the end of the until I get to the box, and for some reason it was like 96. I thought it was 100, but the 40K box, and then I'm gonna save that off in its own thing, so it'll be quick again, and then go down. So I wanted to fix that by today, because today's Sunday, and I only have 3 more. I'm like halfway through when there's 4 more, so 3.5 more. So I can finish it tonight. I'm all jazzed. I had a pretty good buzz because I had a couple of beers. Maybe I should get some more alcohol, dude. But so that's what I'm up to. But hey, get this. So I was trying to explain to my mom my C Google Earth project, and she's like, "Don't. My brain's not working anymore." So I'm like, okay. And I wasn't able to tell her about the building, but then this afternoon at the bar or whatever, the restaurant, I was able to tell her a little bit about the building. I was like, imagine a 10-kilometer tall building with the hole in the middle, and then you use bungee cords, you could shoot that stuff up in the space. So, and that's the second organic engineering thing that I did. The first one was XC4000 wingsuit flying. So I'm like a world-class organic engineer, and I invented a whole new engineering. So I'll put that on my website. That's all Google Earth stuff. But then I came up with another idea today. It's called Alpha Force Martial Arts. It's new martial arts, the best martial arts. It's pressure testing martial arts without other people. For people who don't, like if you're isolated, or if you're like me and you're working and you don't have that much time. Because the other day, yesterday, I was watching this video. I was watching people talk trash. I like people watching people talk trash about each other people. So they're talking trash about all their martial arts cults, and this dude was like part of a kung fu cult, and now he has a YouTube channel with like 36,700 subscribers. And I saw his channel, and then one of his videos right up there at the top, he's like, how to play with a dummy, jiu-jitsu dummy. I didn't even know those existed. There's like big pillows in the shapes of humans that you can jump on and like choke out and stuff. And I was like, oh, I want one, because they're only like $26. But then I was like, no, I should get the bigger one, the 6-foot one, and that was like 45. It's like 48 bucks. So because I have that thing, but anyways, because I could incorporate it into my Alpha Force. So Alpha Force is, and I would challenge anybody, but you have to have a fight suit, which aren't even invented yet. But I want to design it and build it with a printer, But what it is. Okay, so you have like I have big time fucking problem with school. The pressure testing is all about butt licking, and I don't like that stuff. It's gross. So instead of these stupid ass like tests or whatever the fuck, because people love to talk trash about that, and schools like that too. Why don't you have white through black belt, right? So you'd have, I guess in Alpha Force you have white, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, brown, black. So that's 8 levels. I should have 10 levels. Oh, rainbow. What the hell's wrong with me? Pink, orange, yellow, dark yellow, light green, dark green, light blue, dark blue, violet, turquoise. And I guess level 11 can be black. And level 0 is white. So level 0. So the way that it is now is butt licking, right? You know, like how much money you give Sensei, or how much you wipe his butt, or lick his butt, or smile, or have the right kind of hair, or something like that. I don't know how those people think. So you do it pure pressure testing. You do it pure black and white like a computer. So white 0 belt is a white belt is obviously, and it's all done on the Bob dummy, right? And the Bob dummy has a power meter on the back that works with your phone. That's a power meter. That's the Bob dummy. So you come up with a sequence where you know, kick, punch, punch, kick, left punch on the head, right punch on the head, some kind of calisthenic athletic thing, right spin heel cook, left spin heel cook, which are heel hook kick, which is hard as fucking hell to do to the head. So as a white belt would be somebody who goes in there and like punches the thing, but the fight meter doesn't even register a punch, okay, like a 0. A pink belt is if you punch it. I'm only pulling this out of my ass right now. Pink belt is like if it gets to like 10 fight meters. I don't know what they're called, fight units. If you can do 10 fight units on it, and you're able to punch, right? Orange belt would be if you can actually kick the body, and it register, you know. And on up in increments up to black belt, which is like you can have the thing set to 6'6", do a spin kick, heel kick, whack him full force, other side within a second or whatever, full force, front side to the head, full force, and then maybe back, full force, and then like you know, that like a bunch of times, front, and all these kicks, and you do it perfectly with like full force, then you're like 11. You're like a black belt. So it's all based off of that little machine. There's no human like machinations involved at all. No drama going on. Just the machine. You just look at the machine. You look at your phone and you go, okay, da 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 da. Kick number 1. And if you miss half the kicks, then guess what belt you are? You're like a pink belt. Or a white belt even. I don't know. I haven't set it up the thing. But so that totally motivates you, because then you film yourself and then you see somebody else do it and you're like, and then you see them prove it, and there's no way they could have cheated because you see the location. Because it's like CrossFit. They show the weight. You show the location of the meter. You show that it's the Bob. You show that it's set to the height, you know, and your height. And then you go to town and you show it how it did it, and then you show your phone on the actual results. And there's no hiding. It's like a time trial or something on a bike, you know, like running, you time it. It's the same exact thing. And so that actually motivates people. You know, when there's an actual increment, like when effort and training is connected to performance and belts, then that's what motivates people, you know. When it's disjointed, then it's that, you know, like Commodus killing all like 150 gladiators in a row because he gets to stick them with a poison dart first or something. So that like would really motivate you to try to get in shape and kick and run and like and do all that stuff and practice over and over again. And then I thought you could do even another one where you do the same kicks but you fake. You have to do a fake and then the kick. And you have to do the fake like it's obvious, and you have to judge. You know, you judge it in video. If you want to train for a specific fight, or if you want to, you know, have it tailored for fighting and not just sport, and then you could have it even more tailored for fighting, where you do the thing with the fake, and then you'd go and you do a certain jiu-jitsu move on your little dummy, and then you jump up and have to do the kick, and then you have to do the dummy and the kick and the dummy, and it's all like speed and athleticism. And then if you wanted to make it a little bit more sport, you could incorporate to kind of incorporate strength stress testing, because this is just like speed, you know. And when you're fighting somebody, it's strength. You can throw in like dumbbell exercises, you know, squats, and then you stand up and do the dumbbell all the way up above, and then you squat all the way down, do the dumbbell up like 10 times. And then you do all three of those. So that's like kick, dumbbells, bob dummy, or kick, bob dummy, and then the dumbbells, kick, bob dummy. You know, bob dummy. I don't know what the ground dummy is called. Bob dummy, ground, jiu-jitsu dummy, dumbbells in a row. And you do like 3 rounds. Oh, and you make it take as long as a UFC fight. UFC fight's freaking 25 minutes. So you do a 5-minute round, and then you take 30 seconds off, whatever they do, a minute off, and then you do another 5-minute round, and you do 5, because you just assume everyone's 5, or you can do 3 if you want. And yeah, and it's black and white. And then that turns into the whole fight suit thing, which I talked about, where you can actually have real fights. And the fight suit isn't electronic, because that stuff breaks. It's all done on some kind of like chalk powder, I don't know, some kind of like a layer thing. When you hit it, it bruises, and then you can put it in the oven and cook it, and it goes back to normal. And so you get your phone to take photos of 25 different places, 20 different places or whatever, and then it can judge who won the fight based on who's bruised less and who's bruised more. So that's the second part of it. So anyways, that's what I thought of. That's why I bought the thing. I don't know, it'll come like in a week, but I like to have equipment. I have all this equipment, but I never use it, you know? Like I've got 2 dart sets. Not just that dart on the bob dummy, but that dart's over there. I have like, oh look, I have a mountain bike. That thing's a mountain bike. And then I have road bike. And then I have time trial bike, and then I have around the town bike. And then I have dumbbells and barbells. And a swim machine and a row machine. And pull-up bar. And squat rack with the bar and the bench up to 300 pounds in my bedroom. All of that's in my bedroom. Other than, the only thing that's not in my bedroom is the bob dummy, because there's not enough room to kick, move your legs around. But, oh, and a treadmill. And probably something else that I forgot. So, oh yeah, and my bike roller with my time trial bike, my S-Works. That's colored like fire, red in the bottom, orange in the middle, and yellow up top. And my road bike is red. That's my road bike. It's an Eddie Merckx. But so like if I ever like have physical problems, you know, like if I ever get cancer and have like 3 months to live, I could become a professional athlete. Because I have all of the equipment. So, anyways, ooh, 18 minutes, keep it under 20 minutes. So yeah, I think I can finish this sucker today. I'm gonna watch my UFC, and I'm gonna learn this fight styles. The first fight, holy fucking shit. UFC 1, Ultimate Fighting Championship, the very first fight in UFC was fucking brutal, dude. It was a big fat 420-pound, 6'2", 420-pound sumo wrestler from like Hawaii against a 6'5.5", 216-pound Savate, Netherlands kickboxer. And the fat guy tried to charge the dude and then fell down. And the dude kicked him in the face, and his tooth went flying out. And then he punched him right in the eye and exploded his eye because he was bare knuckle. There were nothing on his hands, just bare knuckle. And yeah, and hit with his foot, bare foot too. And the fat guy stood up, and the dude was like knocked out. And then he got up, and the fat guy, because it was the very first fight, they didn't know what the rules were. It was like a chaos. He was like, oh, they're like, the commenters were going, you can't stop the fight. You don't stop the fight if he wants to keep fighting. And then they didn't let him fight, and he was like, fuck, god damn it. He was all pissed off. He couldn't fight, the guy who lost. So anyways, I'm going to go watch the second fight now. This is going to get better. Anyways, let's keep this under 20 minutes. Talk to you tomorrow.